I've got to wonder how people are dealing with budgets. How are you guys dealing with that?
Yeah, I mean, um, we're coming into budget season for 2021, and part of that exercise would have always been to, pull the current year actuals. We were never a company that did much in the way of reforecasts. COVID's changed that a little bit because we've got,
Mm.
folks, we've got investors and owners that are wondering what the end of 2020 is going to look like, and
Right.
it is important as we start to look at the 2021 budgets. We were fortunate. Last year was the first year that we implemented forecast IQ, and we put it in place mainly to streamline our budget process because it was a very, very painful process prior. But the added benefit of Forecast IQ is it makes it very, very easy to reforecast pretty much at any time. And
Mm-hmm.
so, uh, again, kind of one of those happy accidents. It wasn't our primary reason for using and adopting Forecast IQ. This year, it's become super critical um,
Right.
because we've got lots and lots of folks that want to know what's the first half of 2020 look like? How bad is it compared to what we had budgeted? And then how does that play out for the rest of the year? Can we make some of that up through the rest of the year? Do we have to, make adjustments to CapEx projects or
Mm.
other initiatives that we had initially in play? So, yeah, I don't know, if it'll be a lasting change for us. We've got a good set of property managers, and they're generally pretty spot on with budgets, which is probably why we never had to do a lot of reforecasts. But something like COVID, it's such a disruption. Nobody really could have foreseen the financial impacts, not
Right.
just for our industry, obviously, but for all sorts of
Very
folks.
well.
Um, but it is really helpful to be able to, I don't want to oversimplify the process, but basically push a couple buttons and get a new forecast for the remainder of the year, and without having to reinvent the wheel or go back and run a bunch of complicated Excel models and things like that. So we're fortunate. It's one of those things. Again, I can't take credit and say, oh yeah, I was planning for COVID and that's why I put in Forecast IQ. But we'll take it. We'll take it when the happy accidents happen. So it has been super useful for us.
Excellent.